Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, I'm going to give my review for the Shudder original. Back to the end of the Shudder ones I watched. I got three more after this, I think, and that's all for the Shudder originals, I believe. But that is, up next is Yummy. This is a rewatch. This is a Dutch zombie film. When I first watched it, I just thought it was okay. So I decided to give it a rewatch, see what I thought, and it didn't really change. I still think it's just okay. I didn't really find it funny. I wanted to, but it just nothing struck my funny bone. I think the acting's fine. The problems are there's not really a character that you like. There's one character you sort of like, and he shouldn't even been alive in the movie, and that's the main girl's boyfriend. He gets early on in the film, he gets electrocuted and falls and busts his head open, and you think he's dead, and he ends up somehow coming back to life randomly, and throughout the whole film, he kind of constantly gets hurt or has something ridiculous happen to him. Like there's a scene where he's making this bomb, trying to be the badass, and he ends up not needing to make the bomb because the door is actually, instead of it being a push door, it's a slide door, which I don't know why the doctors and nurses that was in the hospital didn't know that to begin with, because they were with them and they would act like it wouldn't open when they were trying to escape, and it was a slide door, and they did act like they had no idea, and it wasn't like intentional. They literally just didn't know, so that didn't make no sense. But when they all go to leave out the room, he tries to put the bomb down. He realizes he taped it to his hand. And so it's just stuff like that with this character. But he shouldn't have even been alive, honestly. He should have stayed dead. So really, had they not brought him back, you would have had no likable characters at all in this movie. This is something you watch strictly for gore, to see people get ripped apart. And that's it. And it's okay. It's definitely better.
It's a one.
It's better than a movie I watched that's very similar to being. It's more just a gore fest. You watch it for the gore, which we'll be reviewing here soon. But I would say this is actually a little bit better. The story is a little bit more interesting, but it's still a 3 out of 5. I think I might have gave it a 3 out of 5 the last time. It might have been lower, but I cannot remember. But this time around, it was a 3 out of 5. It will probably stay in the collection for now. I don't know if I'll upgrade, because I don't know if it's one I necessarily need to upgrade. Because with it being a 3 out of 5, I just have to see. It depends on if the price is right for this one. But, I used to love zombie films, but there just hasn't been. The Walking Dead sort of, in my opinion, sort of started to kill the zombie films for me.
It was doing good at first, and all of a sudden it got too boring, and everything was just going out.
Yeah, and it seemed like from once The Walking Dead started going downhill for me, that's when all zombie films started going downhill for me. I don't know why. I'm just weird like that, I guess. But thankfully, Blood Quantum, which I reviewed right before this one, that one did do good for me, surprisingly. But because to me, as long as you have a good storyline with characters that you can like and hate, that have good story arcs, or at least an okay story arc, and you get good gore, good zombie gore, then you got a good zombie film. you can't focus just on gore and forget the other aspects of the movie. And it seems like with zombie movies, that tends to be the case lately, at least from the ones I've seen lately, except for Blood Quantum. They want to forget that they need to make a good story to go with the gore.
They
So,
just want blood and they don't think of everything else.
yeah. So, but yeah, 3 out of 5. I can't say I recommend it, but if you just want a gory zombie movie, then definitely check it out. Uh, you said what, 1 out of 5 for you on that one?
Yeah.
Alright. So that's everything for this review. So please comment, like, and subscribe, hit the bell to be notified for our videos, and we'll see you on the next one.